not feel like the points leader? You're the points leader, but you're just holding on to that spot.
Well, statistically, no. I feel like the points leader, but yes, he's closed that gap after having a DNF pretty quickly. So there is obviously a lot of pressure, but we're at a track that we've done very, very well at in the past. So hopefully we can stretch that once again. Obviously, a lot of pressure on me with the last few years here, but I think we can hang.
But do you look at this race and like, if I'm going to win the championship, I have to win this race because this is one of the places where maybe I can put a little bit of distance between us?
I'd say the beginning of the year, that was definitely the thought process, but we've actually been good at all types of courses. The oval performance, the road course performance. If we would have qualified further up last weekend we were at a track, I think we would have had a shot at winning Barber as well. So yes and no, right? I still have the mindset of like, we need to win this race. This is one of our best opportunities, but at the same time, it's not immensely crucial for a championship because we think we're good at all circuits now.
What has been the key to you winning here those 2 times you've done it?
Qualifying on pole has been a big part of it, right? Both of those wins came from qualifying up front, just doing everything right, P's and Q's. Quite honestly, yeah, that's the biggest part. But I think it's not completely necessary, but it definitely makes your job a lot easier when you can get up front and lead the race wire to wire.
You just missed out on that Fast 6 when they introduced the single car in Arlington. Just what do you think of the change being official now for the rest of the street courses and the alteration they made to the rules of it?
You know, I'm not sure what to think about it at the moment. Quite honestly, if the fans love it, it looks good on TV, then we're in the entertainment business and I like it. But I also like the aspect of going out and just seeing how fast your car can go, which takes a couple laps to do that. It's not just a one lap done deal. So the cadence of it being a little bit slower in Fast 6 is a little bit strange, but at the same time, if it looks good on TV, then so be it. I think it doesn't hurt us or help us, really. It's quite honestly about the same for everybody. So it's not a huge difference, I don't think.
You've won championships, obviously. Does this start feel like a championship type season?
It feels better, actually, because typically all the championships I've won, I've started from not in a great position, having bad races in the start, and then kind of just hitting all the marks as the season progressed. So it feels good, but obviously you can't do that in IndyCar. You have to be good the entire season. So it's been solid, right? We're controlling some of it as much as we can, at least, and we've had good finishes. So we just got to keep doing what we've been doing.
Does it feel like 21 the next champ? Because I looked, so entering the 5th race of the year, you finished 2nd, 2nd, first. You had the same finishes. Just reverse order a little bit going into this race. Does it kind of feel similar to that next season?
Similar, right? But there's a lot more pressure here.
Yeah.
It's not 1 or 2 guys that you're racing against. You're racing against 25 of the best in the world, and there's specifically one guy out there that has done it better than anybody else, and trying to match him, trying to beat him, it's not an easy feat whatsoever. And we got to bring our A game every single weekend. We can't get complacent and finishing 2nd or 3rd in Indy Lights is like finishing 15th or 16th. So it's it's a much different case scenario.
Do you feel like the gap is as big as it was last year to below, or do you feel like you've closed it? I mean, is it just him having that DNF bad luck? I mean, where is the gap?
We've closed it for sure, right? Of course, he had the DNF, he had some bad luck, but also, I'd say the first string of races, we might have not thought were going to be as good as they were. I would say Barber and Phoenix weren't tracks that people were be like, oh, Andretti's going to be the ones maybe to beat at these. And that was kind of the case. We were very, very good at both of those circuits. So I think we've closed the gap mostly with development on our cars. I think what Will and Ron, kind of the headway that they've kind of probed us to go on has been a huge part of our performance this season.
Do you need to look at that area that they repaved, or is that
quite honestly, it's that area that they repaved is in a straight line, and knowing the group that runs the speedway and how good they do everything, it's going to be fine. The one thing I'd say we're going to be looking for is probably qualifying pace. That's something that we've lacked in our department in recent years, and our race pace is always phenomenal. You watch Colton go from the middle of the pack to the front like every single year, right? And we've all done it too. So yeah, we just need to qualify up front and stay up front.
How much do you like having that test so close to the start of the month of May? Because some years it's been earlier in April.
It does help because usually it's very cold and sometimes rainy, and you don't get as much running as you would hope to have. So it is a nice change to hopefully get some conditions that are somewhat similar to what the race dates would be like, or at least the qualifying days.
Are you bringing your 500 car? A lot of teams in the past have not ran their 500 car in the test. Are you guys gonna?
Cannot disclose that. Yeah. So it's fine. Sorry.